gospel. Well, thank you all for coming out. Thank you very much. I learned something very important tonight. Even though Jesus may have been Jewish, Buddha apparently was black. That's news for me. I did not know that. But yeah, wow, thank you all for coming out. I was told it was a birthday, I was told it was a special event, so I dressed up. This is what I wore to my last wedding. It's nice. It's the best man for my dad. It's really weird. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I came here from Kentucky, so I'm actually glad to be here. Because if you've been to Kentucky, you know there's nothing to do there. Ever. Yeah, unless it's basketball season, then just go cheer for the only black people in the state. No, it's funny. Last year, whenever like the basketball team met to like the finals in the tournament, like I don't know if you saw the news, like they rioted in Lexington, Kentucky, which was actually the first time in Kentucky history they actually rioted it in honor of black achievement. Doesn't happen often. No, it's nice being here. Thank you. Because like where I'm from, on any given night, there's like two things of what I could do. I mean, I could either go to Walmart. Or I could not go to Walmart. That's it. It's either go to Walmart or rape a goat. No. Not like for me growing up, there's so little to do. Like I would come home from school and the only thing I do, I would just stay in the field and just stare at clouds. Just jack off to ones that look like tits. To this day I get aroused by cotton balls. I'm not allowed back to the dentist anymore. Someone pops a bottle of aspirin, I got a chubby. I'm not allowed back to that petting zoo either. Oh, those poor rabbits. Oh, wow. It's nice in this area because occasionally I'll see my family like once or twice a year, which is the best part about not being there. But occasionally when I go home and see my family, they'll ask, I mean, they find out I do comedy, and they'll be like, oh, that's great. It's like, you know, whenever you get big and famous, be sure to remember us little people. Which is really weird, because there's no midgets in my family. It's messed up, man. Oh, wow. I'm trying to think what I want to tell you all. Like, I heard there's some people from Florida.
Yeah.
Why? Have you not been outside in Florida? Difference. No, I was actually in Florida a couple weeks ago, and this is a true story because my girlfriend's from Florida. She's from Southern Florida. I don't know where y'all are from.
Yeah.
Where?
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers. Okay, she's from Palm Beach. So Southern Palm Beach. I don't know the area. I know there's like the South, and there's somehow south of the South is not the South. That's what I know. And she tried warning me. She's like, no, she's like, it's really Jewish down there. She tried warning me. I didn't realize that. I came back circumcised. Awesome. I was like, and I'm pretty pale. It's only the second time I'd ever got a sunburn in February. Which happens. No, it's like it's in this all this stuff like that. I don't know if you could tell. Like I don't sound like I'm from this area or any area, right? I sound like the kind of person who doesn't know how to read. That's it. People see me with a book, they think I'm like a redneck savant. Also, that's the thing is, when you have like the Southern accent, there's like things people judge you, and there's things you can't do with a Southern accent. I've already realized this. Me personally, I can never go into witness protection. Because you don't blend in that well when, you know, you look like Chucky and you sound like Forrest Gump. Like, where are you going to hide me? Send me to Ireland and tell people I'm retarded. That might work. There's things you can't do. And as soon as like I'm kind of redneckish, I get that. But I'm also a redhead. That's 2 strikes against me. Because like, when people see the red hair, it's like, for example, like growing up as a redheaded man, I didn't date much because I was redheaded. No. sexy and sultry, and you might get bruises out of that. Redheaded men, that's just creepy. Because women like guys who are tall, dark, and handsome. Do you know how hard it is to get a good tan? You go to the beach, you burst into flames. After a while, kids just start chasing my ass, going, s'mores! And my friends always try helping me out some. They try to hook me up with people because they didn't date much. And the thing is, they would only hook me up with other redheads. The only reason I would date another redhead is if I wanted my children to glow in the dark. That way they could be their own nightlight. Underwriters Laboratory approved. You know, they just stamp it on their ass. That's it. And then they would say, they'd go up to me and say, hey, Adam, you know what? You should meet Tanya. She's a redhead like you. You don't realize how racist that sounds. You wouldn't do it with any other, like, and you wouldn't go to someone, hey, Tyrone, you should meet Monique. She's black like you. You would not say that because it's wrong. Even more so coming out of my mouth. And that's the thing, is like, something I've learned is like there's prejudice against redheads. There's this great thing about redheads. If you don't believe me, think about the roles redheads have in like commercials and movies and all that. It's never a flattering role, ever. We have 3 roles. We're either problem children, homicidal dolls, or Nicole Kidman. There's even a slur against redheads. You know what it is, right?
Each like a redhead stepchild.
That too. It's weird because my stepdad's my real dad. That's the weirdest thing.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam? Is the moon turning blood like, you know, in the book of Revelation?
Soulless.
Ginger. Soulless. Keep it up from Ross Headlines will say ginger snaps. Ginger. That's it. The word ginger. If you don't believe the word ginger is a slur, think about the word ginger, how it's spelled. How many words can you think of that have 2 G's, an I, an E, and an R? That is not a good combination of letters. If you're playing Scrabble and that's what you have, you lose. You lose. That's the rule. I want to get to the point where like only redheads can say the word ginger. I want to get to that point. And I mean real redheads, not people who dye their hair red. That's just the hair version of blackface. I want to be able to walk someone and find out they're like, hey, what's up, Ginger? They're like, Ginger, what? Come on, Ginger, please. I won't be honest though. I actually told that one time. It's in Arlington. I told that one time, and I was standing here, and there's a table. There's a couple on a date. I don't know where you two are, unless you're dating, which is really cool. But there's a couple there. There's a guy and a girl, and it's obvious she did not get the spelling out joke. It's like she didn't get it. She had this look on her face of what's a riggin'? And he leaned over and explained the joke to her. And I'm thinking, like, did he actually say the word? Because you still can't do that. If you do something like that's going to show and get medieval on your ass. I don't even know why I said medieval there, because there really weren't black people in medieval times. There really weren't. I mean, like, at the round table, there wasn't a Sir Raekwon. Oh, sure, there was the Black Knight, but no, he don't count. We all know that was not Chris Rock. Okay, well, Chris Rock, Martin Lewis, whichever was in the movie, is Martin. Okay, well, you all, that's me for now. Are you all ready for some improv? Charm City, Baltimore, the most ironically nicknamed town in America. Please welcome population